All right, what's up, YouTube? Dude Actual here doing some reviews for some movie merch tonight. Tonight's the big night. Master of the Universe, He-Man. This movie is, I don't know, 30 years waiting for 40 years, over 40 years almost, waiting on a movie like this where we've got Prince Adam, you know, changing into He-Man, unlike the original movie. I'm not a hater of the original movie, but this movie, we have waited for this for a long time. So if you're a He-Man fan, it's a big day, man. And what I wanted to do is take a minute and go over movie merch. All right, so this is available at the theaters. My YouTube channel is nowhere near big enough to be sponsored by anyone. So all this stuff we got at Regal, I am very clearly not sponsored by them. So this is just me showing off the things that my wife picked up for me while I was at work. She graciously volunteered to go stand in line at the movie theater to be able to pick these bad boys up, because they only had like 12 of them. They only had 12 of the Power Swords. They only had 12 of the Castles, which I'll show in just a minute. And they had only a few of the other buckets. That is a Regal exclusive. So this one, the famed Power Sword, which, I mean, boy, would I have killed for something like this as a kid. Look at this bad boy. This thing is a beast. And this is actually a drink. So take the blade off. You've got the hilt here. And this is your drink. So you pull the handle off. And inside, that's your drink. Boy, that is a mighty large margarita or drink of choice or whatever. But it breaks apart into this, and here's what's cool. The handle right here serves as more than just a lid, which obviously it is, keep you from spilling it, right? It also, the pommel comes out. And here you have a really long Vegas-style margarita straw, one of them big, tall margarita drinks, you know. And it goes in. I'm not going to take it out just yet because I'm going to fill it tonight, bring all this stuff back with us to go to the movies. But that's your drink right there. It's pretty sweet. This was $39 at Regal Bender's Landing. Which is our local Regal Theater. It's where we like to go for big movie premieres, something that is really special that we want to see. And tonight is definitely a big night. It's date night, so we're going to bring the Power Sword with us. And, man, I mean, just look at this thing. This thing is massive, dude. This is so big. It's so cool. And just, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. Anyway, so that's the Power Sword. The other thing that we're going to be bringing with us, Castle Grayskull. Now look at this thing. It would have been really cool if they'd have painted it, but it would have also cost a whole lot more. And this was by far the most expensive one. This one, they only had 12 of these also. And it was $62 for this bad boy. Now, here's why this one's cool. Popcorn bucket, right? You put your popcorn in here. But it is also, press this button on the side. I love how they made it look like bricks, right? Kind of, you know, some creepy secret castle stuff, the way that Castle Grayskull was. You know, you'd expect them to have little hidden buttons. You know, it looks like a brick, but it's actually a button, trap door, or something like that. Anyway, press the button, and it's a cup. It's a cup. And it does come with a straw for it. So that's that part. There's one other right here in the front. This flips open, and you put your M&Ms in it, or whatever kind of small candy that you want. Candy goes inside. So you got your popcorn, you got your drink, and you got your candy. All right there. And again, man, I would love to just paint this thing, but I am not a very talented painter because it just looks so cool. I mean, it's pretty good size, and that's certainly more than enough popcorn, as you can, or room for popcorn, as you can see. That's basically at least a medium, if not probably even a large popcorn bucket. Another cool part, this kind of fits inside. Seen a bunch of people doing this at the theater. I wish there was a spot that it could screw in. I don't believe these are made by the same company, but boy, that looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? I don't think they're made by the same company. Not sure who made either one of them. I know that the sword and the castle were the hot item, but take a look at this one. And this one I know for a fact is a Regal exclusive. Look at this throne. This is a throne room scene. I mean, this is complete with a detailed He-Man. I mean, hold it in right there. Look at the face. It's kind of hard to see. It's a terrible angle, but look at the throne, the Havoc staff, Skeletor. I mean, this whole thing just looks absolutely amazing. And look here how the snake, the head is turned just slightly. I can't wait to see what this is looking like in the movie. I don't know if maybe these are alive. You've got these nifty little flames right here. I do believe there is, yep, there's a battery right here. I need to put a battery in it. There's a space for a battery. Sorry, it doesn't come with one. And I should have put a battery in it and lit it up. Let me see if I've got a triple A right here by chance, because that looks like it's a triple A. And nope, I got a 9-volt, no triple A's. That's okay. These will definitely light up, these little flames. And you've got two even in the back here on the back of the throne. This thing is so cool. By the way, that's where you put your popcorn. Now, this one, I'm not going to be putting popcorn in this because this is just too cool. And that, I think, is probably going to be a nice big pain in the butt to clean. I'm certainly not going to expect my wife to do this, but I wouldn't want to, get in there and clean that out. And you're going to miss butter, popcorn. I mean, sure, as you buy it, do whatever you want with it. I do know that I'm going to put this bad boy right up there on the shelf by that He-Man right up there. You see all the different He-Men that I got over there. I've got another set over here. I don't want to move the camera because it's going to fall on the stand that it's on. But right over here, above my head, back here, I've got the old school Castle Grayskull. You know what? I'll just do it real quick. Real quick. There you go. Just so I can show you my bona fides. Right? Look at that. I've got the old Castle Grayskull from when I was a kid, and that is mine. The old Snake Mountain up there with some of the newer stuff, some of the newer Mattel Masters of the Universe figures. There's even some Four Horsemen stuff up there back from when they had it and they were doing the Motu line. Lot of different stuff that I've got here, but that is not the end of it. There's the cups. And boy, this thing has some weight to it. So this is it's made of kind of a pliable material. It's really soft. I love this cup. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up now because these we're taking with us tonight. If you buy the stuff beforehand, because there was a line of about 5 people, which is not much, mind you, but considering the fact that they only had 12 of each of the sword and the castle, you needed to get there. And they told us before that they start lining up pretty early, around like 9 a.m. So my wife was there about, 8:15 or something. She was there, and she was the 4th in line. By the time she turned around and left, everything was sold out because everybody showed up. So there is a little rubber container over this, or not a container, but a rubber sleeve. And this is definitely rubber. This is my first time actually having this thing in my hands. Looks like Snapco is the company that makes these. You know, I've seen this on a couple of things. So if you can see that. But this is a soft rubber seal, and cap just comes straight off. Just a little cup, you know, normal, nothing crazy, special cup. It does feel, I want to say heavy duty. It's definitely got some weight to it. This rubber is going to insulate it very, very well. It feels nice. I mean, you're not going to be able to let it go. You're gonna have a good grip on this. Not to knock this one, but I mean, this is a very, you can see the sheen in it. This is a very smooth plastic right here. So when this thing comes out and the cup starts sweating from the ice, like this could very, very easily slip out of your hand. You know, it doesn't take much at all. The Skeletor cup, and probably the He-Man cup as well, that I'll show you in a second, that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. I really, really like this. And again, all of these have colored straws that match, right? So that's the Skeletor cup. Yeah, that was super nerdy. I know. That's okay. I've made peace with my nerd status. Now, the He-Man cup is a little different. It's got He-Man on it, but look. It's got the sword sticking out. He sticks out quite a bit. You've got the silhouette of Castle Grayskull behind it. This looks really, really cool. This one is pretty smooth to the touch, but it's not slick feeling like the cup out of the castle. This one you're definitely going to be able to hold on to. You're not going to have to worry about it slipping out of your hand. Let's see what happens when I press this button. I don't know. There is a button here. It is. Aha. This is cool. So this is kind of like the Mortal Kombat cups. If you guys want, I'll do a video on the Mortal Kombat cups. We did see that opening weekend. I didn't go opening night, but check this out. So there's a little plastic sleeve in there, or a little tab. Pull it out, and let's see what this bad boy looks like after we get it in there. Press the button. Boom. That is sweet. Look at that. And again, straw, right? Different colors. Well, I say different colors. There's only red and blue. No, there's a black one. Not sure which one this one goes to. And it's the only one that doesn't have a lip on it. But that's it, man. That's pretty cool. I am super happy about this. I'm really liking this movie merch. I don't want theaters to die. I'm scared to death that is going to be a thing. Hollywood, in the defense of all of us fans that have not been going to movies lately, Hollywood has put out some really crappy, just hot garbage over the last several years. And they haven't given people a reason to go. And these are really, really good for the theater. You know, I mean, yeah, I know they're big corporations, but guys, if you want movie theaters to stay alive and you have the disposable income, you're able to do it. And if you're a collector, I highly recommend these. I mean, look at that. That's just so cool. I really wish that I would have known. I just got home. I really wish I would have known about the battery. I would have had it in here and had it ready to turn on for you. I'm going to have to go dig around and find one. But we picked up a couple of them. You know, these are going to be hard. The scalpers are going to get a hold of them. We've got, you know, another Grayskull and Power Sword there. We accidentally knocked over some of my other figures just to show you more of my nerd cred there. We accidentally knocked some of them over just setting that down. I was like, I'll pick them up in a minute. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw something that you like. And more importantly, I hope you go watch the movie. If you're a fan, go check it out. You know, I understand completely if you hear that the movie is, you know, not to your liking. There's things you hear about it in reviews after the fact, and you're like, no, yeah, I don't want to support it. I get that, but guys, let me just tell you, if you don't hear anything like that, I have no idea. I've stayed spoiler-free as I possibly could, because I really, really want to go watch this. He-Man was my first love when I was a kid, and I kid you not, man, I would have killed for this. I would have sold my sister, happily sold my sister, to be able to get one of these things. This is so cool. Anyway, go watch the movie. Most especially if you're curious about it, if you want to go watch the movie. I'll come back and I'll tell you what, I'll do a full video. If it's full of a bunch of garbage that's just pushing a bunch of messages, believe me, I'm going to have something to say about it. But I'm giving them, because it's He-Man, because it's so near and dear to my heart, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm still happy to have all the merch, because this does much, much more for the theaters than it does for the company or for Mattel or for the movie. This is a big deal for the theaters. So if you like movies and you like theaters and you want them to stay around, please check them out. Again, I can't possibly be sponsored. Regal, sponsor me if you want to. I mean, I'm nobody. I have 3 people that subscribe, so it doesn't matter. But still, at the end of the day, oh, look at this bad boy. Thank you all for watching. For those of you that did, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. It'd be really cool to have a few more people subscribing. And if there's something that people want to see, you know, you're scrolling through, you watch the video, there's something that you want to see, there's a review that you want me to do of any of these that you see behind me all around. I've done a few other reviews that I've never posted just because I didn't have the time to edit them. Well, my wife has graciously volunteered to do the editing for my videos now. So we will see how that goes. She might be great at it. She might kind of suck at it. I don't know. We're going to find out. But thanks a lot for watching. Dude Actual. Peace out.